this war over there in Iran, it's not ending. It's never gonna end. It's getting worse. There's no solutions at hand. There's no diplomatic corrective measures. That's a guarantee, people. This is not ending. It's never been the plan for it to end. It's never been in the cards. The ceasefire, which we all know was a huge joke. Really, it was just a massive joke. That to me was to buy time to build up our military or more weapons, more ammunition. And I also think that we realized that this wasn't no in and out real easy thing. Iran's putting up a fight. They're not going to surrender. They're not going to back down. They're in this till the end. And sadly, that means we are too. I mean, that means the world is in a virtual state of collapse. And the worst is yet to come. Look, as if the chokehold and the blockade on the Strait of Hormuz over there, as if that wasn't enough, which is causing massive problems all across the planet, economically, energy-wise, food and fertilizer. I mean, everything seems to be dependent on that strait over there. But to make matters worse, today, Yemen, militant groups that are backed by Iran and Yemen, they've just closed off the strait on the Red Sea on the other side of that peninsula, the other side of Saudi Arabia, which is another huge, maritime route for commerce across the planet. All of our supplies, 30% of our cargo containers traverse that strait. Things are getting worse, man, and they're just going to keep getting worse until something bad happens. Somebody's going to pull the trigger, and something bad is going to catapult the entire planet in a massive state of collapse. I mean, if we're already almost there. I mean, they're not good anywhere. And then to top really all that off, I mean, if you're looking at the big picture, you want to forecast down the road, we're heading for some extremely destructive and catastrophic times. Period. Our energy resources, our oil, our fossil fuels. Look, I mean, this isn't just me saying this. Google it. I mean, it's a fact. We only have on this planet, not just the resources that have already been refined and pumped out, but period, on the planet, our fossil fuels. We only have 50 years left. 50 years left of what the world depends on to sustain and thrive. What's going to happen then? I mean, really, what are we racing to? I mean, yes, a lot of us alive right now, we might not have to deal with that. That's at the very most 50 years. It could be sooner. But that's down the line. But what about our kids, our grandkids? I mean, what about the future of humanity? We are dependent. We have built this infrastructure that is dependent on a very finite resource that's almost gone, people. It's almost gone. So, I mean, what's the plan? I don't know that there is a plan. I don't think they have a plan. I don't think they know what they're doing. I don't think they've planned ahead. I don't really think they care. They care about right now, themselves, their pockets, their personal livelihood and their personal existence right here. They don't care about the future. But look, man, 50 years, that's not that far away. I'm 51, dude, so just one more lifetime. That's not that far away. What is this planet? What is humanity? What are we going to do? I don't think they know, and I really just don't think they care. Honestly, though, I think that these wars that we're seeing, Russia, Ukraine, NATO, Iran, Israel, us, the Venezuela thing, the Greenland, the proposal to take Greenland, this invisible, silent, but very real war that we're having with China. I mean, that's going to get physical at some point. I think it really might have everything to do with that. Like everybody's racing to secure that last little bit of life, fuel, sustainability. They're racing to secure and control that last little bit of resource that we have on this planet. I mean, we're sucking the planet dry, dude. I think really that's the root of everything. And they're not proclaiming it. They're not coming out on, network news and telling us, hey, let's, we gotta control these resources because they're almost gone. They're not gonna say that. They don't want to panic the planet and cause some kind of massive global uprising, but that's a very real thing. It's easy to find. Like I said, Google it. It's right there. It's not hard to find. That's all we have left. Then what are we gonna do? And then on top of that, dude, like today, we had a massive 6.0 reversed mega quake off the coast of Cuba, which is very rare. I mean, I was looking, ever since USGS was tracking earthquakes, they've never recorded an earthquake right there. I mean, it's pretty odd. And then we had that 7.8 the other day in the Philippines. And they're all around the world, really. It's like every other day, at least every other week, there's some kind of massive earthquake. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a geologist. But it just seems like maybe we are sucking all the lubricant out of the planet. I mean, I don't know if that's how it works, but it just seems like as we're sucking this planet dry, the planet is responding. And it's devastating. It's not good. It's not something that, it don't look like we're going to be able to manage these intensified, more frequent natural disasters forever. Something's going on. And I don't think anybody even really wants to connect dots. They don't want to connect dots because then they would have to reflect and make some adjustments. And I just don't think that's in the agenda. I just don't see it. And then all this UN stuff, I mean, the Agenda 2030, that's a very real thing. I mean, will it happen? I mean, I hope not. Because that's pretty much absolute control over every single one of us all across the globe. It's kind of governing everything about us. I mean, the way we think, what we believe, the company we keep. It's almost like they're putting you in a box and they're going to keep you right there and you have no say-so. You don't have an opinion. You don't have free will. I mean, that is what they want to do to try to govern and regulate the entire planet because they know something's coming and they got to do something to, reserve all these resources. I don't know. Everything's really kind of happening right in front of our face. A lot of people aren't wanting to notice it. They have an inability to notice it for whatever reason, but it's right there. I mean, every time you turn on the news, every single day, there's some kind of new development, some kind of new travesty. And it's just like, it's never fucking ending. It's constant. Unlike any time ever in my life and really history. I mean, we've had bad times. We've had, conflicts. We've had natural disasters. But not like right now. It's not like today. Things are just, they're overwhelmingly intense and all in one little small era of time. Everything happening at once. Something's up, man. There's something up. And don't count on the people in charge to tell you. They're not gonna. Not to the very last minute, man. It's like, you ever watch them doomsday movies where everybody's just living their life all fine. They have no clue that anything's impending. Any kind of doomsday scenario is right around the corner. They have no idea. And then bam, the news comes out telling everybody, tell your family members you love them and, brace for impact, blah, blah, blah. It feels like that's what we're watching. Like we're watching the prelude to some kind of massive global calamity. And again, not just wars, natural disasters, the reduction of our energy resources. we have, as a human race, we've become dependent on all these finite, resources, these finite minerals and materials and our energy. It's finite. It's not something that we can regenerate. And I think we're coming to the end of it. I mean, actually, like I said, Google it. You'll find out we are coming to the end of at least our oil. Our crude oil and our gas, our fuel, that's not a forever thing. And we're pretty much at the end of the line on that. Now, obviously we can go solar and wind and water, but you see like all these politicians, they push back on that. They don't want that for whatever reason. I mean, they just don't want to make arrangements and adjustments to secure the future. I mean, it begs us to wonder if it's just all about money. There's not enough money in that for them. It's the oil. They want to suck the planet dry, every last drop, for every little bit of money that they can get. And that's really what it's about. And it's pretty fucking sad, but that's the real deal. And that just again, there's a lot. There's a lot to this. And like I've been saying, man, these people at the top, the ruling class, our elites, they know something's up. I don't know that they know exactly what's up, but I think they do know something. They know something because they're all building bunkers, man. They're all setting the stage for their survival, their method of existence, of longevity. They're doing something that's telling, man, we need to follow suit. I mean, I know we can't afford to do what they're doing, most of us, but we do need to be ready for that because it's definitely coming. In every aspect. I mean, look at the sun. Even the sun. Again, this isn't something that we can cause. That's why I have a hard time thinking that we're not just facing some kind of, global, catastrophic, cyclical, maybe existential, extinction level event. I mean, everything seems to be in perfect alignment with like all these doomsday conspiracy theories or these prophecies from old. Something's going on, and it feels like that. I mean, look at the sun. The sun is hurling these massive solar flares and CMEs. We just got one they called a cannibal CME. It was 2 back-to-back. And we had a geostorm with auroras that were, all the way down at the equator. That's not normal, people. That is not a normal thing, man. We don't normally see auroras all the way down at the equator, but that's becoming like commonplace now. I mean, the last couple years we've been having very anomalous auroras and geostorms, and it's becoming common. That is not normal. I mean, all these things put together, things aren't normal right now, and they're not going to tell us. They're never going to tell us. Like maybe last minute, they'll like issue some kind of, lifeboat to us, some kind of ticket to. I mean, if you listen to some of these whistleblowers that were in the know, high level officials that are coming out now after their term in office is done or their position in the White House, like advisors and stuff from previous presidents, they're coming out saying that the government for years have been building these massive cities and mountains and underground and, in very like obscure and remote places on the planet. Maybe that's true. I mean, again, I don't have the answers for you. I'm just one of you, I'm just a regular dude. But maybe that's true. And maybe last minute, like a few movies we've seen of doomsday movies, last minute they issue these survival tickets, tickets letting you into these cities and the rest of us are fucked. Look, something's going on, and I feel like something like that is going on. I hope I'm wrong. I hope things magically and, just positively turn the corner and get better. That would be beautiful. I mean, I just don't see that happening. We don't live in fantasy land. This isn't, some romance novel. This is reality, man. That's not going to happen. We're not going to turn the corner and magically just everything's going to get better. That don't happen. This isn't something that we're going to vote ourselves out of either. This has nothing to do with whatever leader's in office. Has nothing to do with it. I don't think it matters who's in office. I don't think if Kamala Harris, if she won, I don't think that would have mattered. I think we'd still be facing this. I mean, the war and the conflict and all this bullshit might have been ran differently, but really all the same. It'd just be all the same, just ran a little bit differently and packaged just a little bit differently. But same shit. It would have been the same thing. We can't point fingers. This isn't a political party thing. This is a human thing. This is a human condition type thing. And it's global, man. I mean, this isn't just, America, the United States. We're not just seeing problems here. It's not just over there in Iran and Israel, Russia, Ukraine. It's not just there. I mean, look at the UK. Look at Britain. It's absolutely in turmoil. That whole society's in a massive upheaval. It's like a revolution that's not going to end. It's going to really kind of end in like a travesty, a calamity, a major catastrophe. That's everywhere, even in your third world countries like all throughout Africa. They're having massive civil wars because people are they're just feeling something, man, and they're rising up. And it's really just it's not doing them any good because the powers that be, they have much more capabilities to destroy everyone than we do. The numbers kind of don't matter, not with today's technology, not with, AI and robots and the technology that these people wield, we can't stand up against. And it's coming. It's coming. It's right here. It's right in our face. And we need to be ready for it. So look, man, that's enough for today. So, like I said, I keep saying this, but there's nothing. There's not another narrative that I can preach to you. This is what's happening right now, and we need to pay attention. We need to be ready. So, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Let's watch this happen together. Let's weather the storm together. And until next time, stay safe and thanks for watching.